Hello everybody. I did just make a rather bitchy video. I was playing Jules's live, recording it on my laptop while I guess, mocked the great psychologist herself. And that took 13 minutes and I got sick of that, and then I spoke for another 7 minutes. But maybe to save you the 20, 30, I can't remember how long it is in the end actually, video, I'll just say it now. So Jules of Nought first makes a video sending you over to WTAF, and she calls them wild truths. Fair enough. And this is nothing about wild truths. WTAF, wicked truths and F-bombs or their viewers. I've been a viewer for quite some time. I've watched other cases, information that's come out. It made me feel a bit uncomfortable. That was the Stout case. And then I've watched a couple of lives about the 1771. And then Gumshoe Graham ripped us all a new one. Anywho, 6 days ago or so, Jules had made a video. It's titled With Joe Ryan. And then she made it private, and then people told her that they weren't going to pay for her private shit. So she's made it open again. And in it she talks about, oh my God, everyone, I've found this great channel. You need to go on and listen to these ladies and read all this documentation because it's so fascinating. So she's sending you over there, telling you that it's incredible information. She wants you to go and read it. And then today, maybe after she's listened to Gumshoe Graham, she's decided that, maybe we should be more respectful and not pile on the trauma to people living or dead. And that's absolutely fair enough. And I took Gumshoe Graham to heart. And I realised that even though you might be there listening to things or reading things because you really need to understand Laurie and the depths of her depravity, and you do want to know about what occurred between her and Joe Ryan and her and Charles Vallow. It's no small incidental part that involves children, people who were children at the time who are now adults, or people who were children and never made it into adulthood. And, wouldn't you think that this renowned child psychologist who's been practicing for like 100 years, because how old is she? Where are her published papers, by the way? Wouldn't you like to know? Because people in those fields, they really do. They like to publish case studies. They do like to get things published. They write and they get things published. So we should all see Jules of Nought's publications. I'd love to see a list of that. Might only be peer-reviewed stuff. But yeah, it'd be good to see, wouldn't it? So wouldn't you think that this renowned child psychologist would be warning or just recommending that we walk with caution? It's everyone's personal choice what they do about it. This is not a judgment about, getting them and putting them out there. I mean, that's been done and people are going to watch and listen, and we're all very curious. But it was an exceptionally good point by Gumshoe Graham, and I have taken it to heart and on board, and I know many people have. So in the 6 or 7 days between Jules's live Joseph Ryan talk, where she's sending you all on over there because she's just so amazed. She is so thrilled. She's in raptures with this new channel she's discovered now, and wants you all to go over there and look at the great content, which is this content specifically about these children that she's now saying parental alienation. Wasn't it interesting? I don't think she ever mentioned Reich once in this talk. She's talking about Gardner. I'll be looking up his papers actually and trying to see where word for word Jules has probably been reading off the information, or case studies. I'm sure I'll find it. In parental alienation syndrome, I didn't listen to the whole live. I mean, I just couldn't, but I'm sure she's probably express it. It's not in the DSM yet, but you know, this is something, it's mainly linked with, well, probably mostly or always, I mean, linked with narcissism. And the parent that has narcissism as a trait is going to be the one, creating the alienation between the children and the other parent, because, you know, they're protecting their narcissistic supply, and it's about revenge, and they do not love their children, so of course they don't see a problem with whatever they're doing. We all know that's Laurie Cox, isn't it? Yeah, but you know, wouldn't you think the deranged witch of the South, this amazing child psychologist who apparently is trusted by families for in the treatment of their children, you know, she just makes no sense, does she? She doesn't have her own discernment, logic, empathy. She's just some sort of deranged vulture in my mind, and she never learns. Be interesting to see what's gone private after a certain amount of time. You know, why was she not the guiding one, saying, look, you know, I work with a lot of these children, and what we're doing here, whilst we're seeking information about adults and we want the answers to some very dark happenings, there are people that we are damaging by doing this. Are we re-traumatising people? Why wasn't Jules of Nought the guiding light, with all her knowledge, with all her hands-on experience, with all her care and love and attention, with all the dedication that she's given to therapy to children in her career, in her century-old career? Because how old is this woman anyway? I've probably said that. I just shouldn't focus on that. You know, this is rambly, but I'm just so appalled by this woman all the time. I know plenty of people are. You also can't tell me that she didn't buy some of those subscribers, because there's never really any people in her lives. It's not large. She doesn't get a lot of views. If you've got nearly 8,000 subscribers, you would be growing exponentially. You would be having a lot of people in your lives. You would be putting more video content out. You would have quite a growing following by that reckoning, wouldn't you? And it just doesn't happen. I mean, I could believe 2,000 or 3,000 that, because she might have taken off in that way with Watt's case. And that's when I first was listening to Jules of Nought, and I used to enjoy her talk. She'd get on a roll and okay, just see. But you know, you're getting all these, oh God, it's uncomfortable. It's like you've got something under your clothes that's sticking into you. It's like you've got a pebble in your shoe, and it doesn't take long to work out that yeah, she's a piece of work. And we've all seen that, and all of the videos have gone down. Some of them are saved all around the place, of course, but you know, to me, she's a complete fraud. That's just my point of view. I'm allowed to say it. I don't see how this woman can have any credibility in her life at all. I mean, how is it possible? Yeah. See you later.